Do you know you can easily pick up a paddle racket today and play your first match tomorrow? The 92% return rate to the sport proves it because once people try the game once, they get hooked. But what separates players who stick around for a few months from those who actually go pro? They've stopped making these 10 mistakes that every newbie makes. Mistake 1. The power trap. It is easy to think paddle is tennis, and they are quite similar. How hard you strike the ball wins in tennis, but it is not the same with paddle. In paddle, power could actually be a liability. When you overhit the ball, it could rebound off the glass walls faster, which only opens you up to rapid shots from the opponent, and if you are not fast, you will not catch up. Instead of controlling the rally, you are caught making reactive mistakes. If you watch Tapia or Coelho, their swings look relaxed, focusing more on depth and placement over power. Some professionals will advise that you hit the ball with about 60 to 70% of your maximum power. Also prioritize depth and placement because consistency and positioning create difficulty for your opponent. Raw power gives them the game. Mistake 2. Glass wall. Fear. Many beginners panic when the ball hits the back wall as they think it is dangerous, so they rush forward. The glass walls, however, give you time and help create space. They let you reset your position, and professionals intentionally hit towards the walls early in rallies because it offers a tactical advantage. The general advice is as simple as the professional one. Trust the rebound. When you hit the ball toward the back glass, don't rush forward and only take a step back. Use your opponent's recovery time to reset your position and approach the next shot with intention. Mistake 3. No man's land positioning. Positioning in paddle is collaborative. You do not own the entire court as you and your play partner are together a unit. Beginners often stand between the service line and the back wall, which is known as no man's land. You have gotten too far back to attack and too far forward to defend comfortably, caught between two responsibilities. Top paddle partnerships position just behind the service line and move together in sync. So it is advisable to position yourself with your partner just beyond the service line when attacking. On defense, both move back together in synchronized patterns. Mistake 4. Ignoring the lob. Beginners often see the lob as a last resort, yet it is one of the most strategic weapons of the game. When pressure builds, when the ball comes in hard, the lob resets the rally. It forces your opponent to move backward, which ultimately slows down the pace of the game, offering you time to recover. Many professionals use the lob deliberately as a tactically correct choice due to how it helps relieve pressure and offer control. To play paddle like a pro, start viewing the lob as the most convenient choice, used under pressure to reset rallies, gain control, and when off the glass walls, force your opponent into a fixed position. Mistake 5. Tactical impatience. In every sport, many beginners suffer tactical impactions, which in this case comes after hitting a decent shot and thinking, time to finish it. They swing aggressively, miss, point over. Paddle goes beyond just hitting one shot that could never be returned easily. It is about constructing rallies, building pressure gradually, and forcing your opponent to make mistakes through rigorous repetition and positioning. Any decent paddle player will always hammer on the importance of constructing rallies methodically, sometimes over 15 shots before finishing. So it is best to build the point rather than forcing it. With consistency and placement, the winning shot will come when the opponent makes an error or when you have created a clear opening. Mistake 6. Running backwards. When faced with a lob, many beginners backpedal in a straight line, which is mechanically a flawed movement in paddle. It is impossible to see the court that way, which also makes it impossible to adjust laterally. It is advised to always turn sideways to maintain control. Turning sideways allows you to move backward and laterally at the same time. Easily, you turn your shoulders sideways for lobs and move back by using lateral footwork. It will give you better court vision and flexibility, something a straight back pedal will not simply allow. Mistake 7. The static stance. There is something called the static stance, where a player stands with the racket hanging down, feet flat and weight centered. Unfortunately, no professional stands that way as it is the worst for reactive movement. You are already behind when the ball arrives. The ready position is different, which only means you are lower, and the racket is positioned in front at chest height, your weight spread evenly from your feet. This will allow you to move in any direction instantly without getting caught suddenly. Mistake 8. No communication. Padel is not a one-player sport, so playing to cover the entire court alone, leaving a partner hanging back is a total flaw. Watching professionals only revealed that constant communication eases the play. Simple calls help clarify responsibility, including positioning, attacking, and defending. Communication in Padel is crucial, so it should be simple and clear. It will only help build trust and coordination as you continue to play. Mistake 9. Late preparation. Many beginners often anticipate the ball and watch it do its thing before they lift their racket. By then, the contact point becomes too late, so the shot they are able to exert comes out weak. It is better to prepare immediately for a shot. At the point where it leaves the opponent's half, it is safe to lift your racket and get into position. By the time it gets to you, you are able to meet it in front of your body instead of over it, or somewhere else where you are forced to play catch. These mistakes represent the gap between casual play and genuine development. You don't need to fix them all at once. Choose one area and focus on it in your next session. Every pro player started where you are now, making the same mistakes. The difference is consistency and learning. See you on the court. If this breakdown was valuable, like and subscribe.